Welcome back for another Russian folk song, and we're going to sing the wonderful piece To nie veter vetku klonit. And a very special welcome to everyone joining us for the first time. Now, before we get started, please make sure that you are watching the right video. There are 4 slightly different ones, one each for soprano, alto, tenor and bass. This one is for the altos, and if that's not you, please go back to the playlist and find the one that you want. Now, this is another wonderfully intense and emotional Russian folk song to a traditional tune, arranged here by Polina Shepherd, the director of the London Russian Choir and the Brighton and Hove Russian Choir. And here's Polina to tell us a little bit about it.
То не ветер ветку клонит. It's not the wind blowing a branch. This Russian folk song is widely popular both in Russia and the rest of the world. Most people think it's folklore, but it's not. There is a theory that the poem was written by a Siberian prisoner or a monk, but we know for sure that the text was written by Semyon Stramilov, a Russian poet from the 1830s, 1840s. At around 1840, his poem was picked up by Alexander Varlamov, one of the fathers of the Russian art song, the Russian romance, and it was published. Since then, it became so popular that choirs and soloists, church choirs, Cossack choirs, folk singers, classical singers, bands in the 20th century, bands like punk bands and metal bands, performed it so many times, it really became a folk song. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Polina. Now, here's a brief reminder of how to record your contribution. Firstly, again, make sure you're watching the right video. This video will display the music and will play a guide track with clicks. Listen to this video on headphones and then record yourself either on your smartphone or on a computer recording app. And we only need audio, so no video. If you are using a smartphone, do hold it a little bit away from you, as that helps to minimize distortion. And please try and avoid background noise like traffic noise or doors banging or even ticking clocks. And try and avoid getting a hum or a hiss on your tape. Sometimes this happens if you're using a smartphone and you place it on top of some other electrical device. And please make sure your recording is only of you singing your part and does not include the guide track. Now, if anything goes wrong while you're singing this, you don't have to re-record the whole thing from the beginning. Just keep going and rejoin at the next break, and then afterwards record again the bit that went wrong, either at the end of the same audio or as a separate recording, and then we will stitch it back together again with our magic musical sticky tape, and nobody will notice a thing. Next up, there is a pronunciation guide, which if you don't need to spend time on, you can skip and go straight to the preparation to sing.
То не ветер ветку клонит, не дубравушка шумит. То мое сердечко стонет, как осенний лист дрожит. Извела меня кручина подколодная змея. Ты гори, гори, моя лучина, да горю с тобой и я. Не житье мне здесь без милой, с кем пойду теперь к венцу. Знать судьба теперь с могилой обвенчаться молодцу.
Now it's time to get ready. In a few minutes the music will appear and your first note will be played, and then you'll hear the click track start, and there will be one bar of 4 beats, and then we all start together, but humming. First time through, just humming, and then we go on to sing the words to the first voice. Now all this will come up on the music as you need it, and all the repeats are written out in full, so literally sing what comes up on the screen in front of you. Now this piece does need some dynamics, so we will start by humming very softly on the first verse, and then when we start singing the words it'll be a little louder at mezzo forte, and then verses 2 and 3 will be loud, forte, and then the final repeat will be louder still, fortissimo, although unless you've got a good microphone, don't go too loud or too close, otherwise it may distort. Just make it as loud and full as you safely can. And at the very end, on the last repeat, we will slow down. The clicks will move to quavers, so they will double in frequency and they will start to slow down. Just follow the clicks and we will all come into land together. So you may want to watch some more of this video and do a little bit of practice, and maybe you'll want to listen to the pronunciation guide a few more times if you need to. But when you're ready to record, come back to this point of this video, start your recording, and get ready to sing the wonderful Russian folk song To nie wiater, wiatku klonit.